I'm a homeschool kid, and I see why so many business owners are visible, but broke. It's not that people don't see you, it's that what they see doesn't make them stop, trust, or buy. Most business owners think business is about working harder, but the truth? The quality of your business is nothing more than the quality of your visibility. If people can't see you, they can't pay you. If they don't notice you, they'll never choose you. And if you stay invisible, your business stays stuck. That's why visibility isn't optional, it's survival. The quality of your business is nothing more than the quality of your visibility. Think about that. Every client you gain, every sale you make, every opportunity you create, it all begins with whether people can actually see you. And yet most business owners never control their visibility. They live on autopilot, posting without strategy, blending in with noise, waiting to be discovered. They wake up every morning with yesterday's lack of traction already haunting them. And then they wonder why nothing changes, why tomorrow looks exactly like today. But here's the truth. You are not invisible. You are the one who chooses how visible you are. If you don't take control of your visibility, your invisibility will control you. And once invisibility controls you, it controls your income. Your income shapes your freedom, and your freedom defines your legacy. This is not about shallow posting. This is about visibility mastery, the ability to break destructive business loops before they break you, the ability to reprogram your brand with clarity and distinction, the ability to use discipline and focus to design the business you want. Starting now. Picture this. Your business is a battlefield. On one side you have invisibility, confusion, competition. On the other, clarity, visibility, domination. Every move you make is either moving you closer to clients or pulling you deeper into obscurity. So let me ask you, who's in control right now? Is it you, or is it the same old cycle of invisibility and noise? Because the moment you decide to master visibility, everything changes. You stop blending in, you stop chasing, you begin attracting, and that is how you scale your business. Every battle you fight in business begins long before the sale. The real war is not in the market outside, it is in the visibility inside. Your visibility is the battlefield, and every move you make is either proof of dominance or proof of defeat. Most people don't realize this. They think success is decided by talent, by product, by luck. But the truth is, it's decided in the invisible space of your brand. Before you win in sales, you must win in visibility. Before you scale in revenue, you must scale your presence. Before you change your business, you must first change how you're seen. The invisible enemy is this. Think about how many businesses stay broke not because their product wasn't good, but because nobody knew it existed. The coach who says, "I'm giving value, but no one's listening." The entrepreneur who whispers, "I post every day, but it's not working." The creator who repeats, "I'm too late, nobody will notice me." These aren't just frustrations, they're invisible chains. They grow, they tighten, and eventually they become self-fulfilling prophecies. The greatest enemy was never the competition, it was invisibility, the silent killer of great businesses. Your visibility is programming your future right now, whether you're aware of it or not. Every post that blends in keeps you small. Every unclear message keeps you overlooked, and every overlooked moment compounds into lost opportunities. If you keep staying hidden, soon you'll stay broke. If you keep being unclear, soon you'll stay stuck. If you keep thinking visibility doesn't matter, then it never will. But here's the power. If you choose differently, if you commit to clarity, if you demand to be visible, then everything shifts. That clarity forms trust. That trust drives traffic. And that traffic creates the kind of business most entrepreneurs only dream of. The visibility battlefield, two opposing forces. Picture your business as a battlefield with two armies. On one side, there's invisibility, confusion, distraction, and self-doubt. They whisper, "Don't post today, keep waiting until it's perfect, stay safe, blend in." On the other side, there's clarity, consistency, confidence, and boldness. They command, "Show up, speak clearly, be visible, keep going no matter what." Every decision you make, every action you take is determined by which side you allow to win in that moment. And make no mistake, you are the general. You decide which army takes control of your visibility. Comment below, "I'm the general," because the moment you declare it, you step into command of your visibility. So why do most business owners lose? Why do most never break free from invisibility? Because they don't even know the battle exists. They wake up and let social media control them. They obey fear. They surrender to self-doubt. They don't fight back because they never learned how. They assume invisibility is fate, but invisibility is not fact. It's an option, and you have the power to reject it. The masses never realize this, so they drift through business defeated not by their competition, but by their own lack of visibility. Winners see the battle clearly. They recognize that visibility is the first place they must win. That's why successful entrepreneurs guard their presence as if their wealth depends on it, because it does. When fear rises, they replace it with clarity. When doubt speaks, they drown it out with consistency. When distraction calls, they cut it off with systems. They don't let invisibility set the tone for their business. They don't give excuses a chance to take root. They command their visibility like a warrior commands an army. So, what does this mean for you? It means your first responsibility is awareness. You must learn to observe your visibility in real time. Ask yourself, am I showing up clearly right now, or am I blending in? Is this message making me unforgettable, or is it making me forgettable? Because once you shine light on where you're hidden, invisibility loses its power. Once you identify the enemy, you can fight it. Once you recognize the battlefield, you can win. If this truth is hitting you, type, "I choose visibility." Because the moment you say it, you start moving from hidden to seen to chosen. Your business is a reflection of your dominant visibility habits. You want to change your business, don't start with the outside world. Start with the battlefield of your visibility. Train it, discipline it, direct it, and when you do, you'll discover the biggest victories are won long before the client signs the contract, because you already won the battle to be seen. The battlefield of visibility is where everything begins. It's where brands are built or buried. It's where opportunities are created or lost. The question is, which side will you allow to win? Because if you can master this battlefield, if you can take command of your visibility, then no algorithm, no competitor, no outside force will ever stop you. There's a law as certain as gravity. Whatever you consistently make visible will eventually manifest in your business. This doesn't mean every random post will change your life. It means the clarity you allow to dominate your presence becomes the foundation of your authority. If you constantly hide, your business will stay hidden. If you constantly show up unclear, you'll keep being overlooked. But if you decide to show up boldly, consistently, and distinctly, you'll create a business most people only dream of. Don't go anywhere, because next, I'm going to show you the exact moves to break out of invisibility and make visibility your competitive edge for life. Think about Thomas Edison. Thousands of failed experiments, thousands of opportunities to quit. If his dominant message had been, "Maybe they're right, maybe this can't be done," the world would never have seen the light bulb. But his dominant focus was simple. "There is a solution, and I will bring it to light." That focus carried him through every failure until visibility and success were inevitable. Or take Henry Ford. The world laughed at the idea of a car affordable for the masses. Engineers told him it couldn't be done, but his dominant commitment was, "I will build a motor car for the great multitude," and that commitment became reality. These men weren't superhuman, They simply mastered what they kept visible to themselves and to the market. Your dominant visibility is a magnet. Your brand is like a magnet, pulling your results toward the direction of your most consistent focus. Think about hiding all the time, and you'll attract reasons to stay hidden. Think about opportunity all the time, and you'll begin to see places to show up that others overlook. Think about growth all the time, and your actions will naturally move you toward consistent presence. It's not magic, it's psychology. Your brain filters reality through something called the reticular activating system, RAS. Whatever you dwell on, your brain tags as important and then scans the world to find more of it. That's why someone obsessed with negativity always finds problems, and someone obsessed with possibilities always finds solutions. In business, it's the same. The algorithm and your audience both tag what you consistently signal. Keep signaling clarity and value, and you'll get shown more. Keep signaling inconsistency and confusion, and you'll get ignored more. The trap of negative dominance. The danger is this: most owners let destructive patterns dominate without realizing it. They obsess over what's not working. They replay low views and slow months in their minds. They imagine worst-case scenarios until fear becomes the default, and then they wonder why their brand feels heavy, stuck, and full of obstacles. The truth? Their dominant visibility created that reality. How to shift your dominant visibility. So how do you take control? It begins with deliberate focus. Think about Thomas Edison. Thousands of failed experiments, thousands of opportunities to quit. If his dominant message had been, maybe they're right, maybe this can't be done, history would never have seen the light bulb. But his dominant focus was simple: there is a solution, and I will find it. That focus carried him through every failure until success was inevitable. Or take Henry Ford. The world laughed at a car for the masses. Engineers said it couldn't be done. But his dominant commitment was, I will build a motor car for the great multitude. And that thought became reality. These men weren't superhuman. They simply mastered their dominant signal. Your dominant signal is a magnet. Your brand behaves like a magnet, pulling your outcomes toward your most consistent focus. Think about fear and you'll attract reasons to retreat. Think about visibility and you'll notice doors others miss. Think about growth and your actions will move you toward progress. It's not magic, it's psychology, powered by the RAS and amplified by platforms that reward what you repeat. Whatever you dwell on, your brain tags as important, and then it scans for proof. That's why brands obsessed with problems keep finding obstacles, and brands obsessed with possibility keep building solutions. The trap of invisible dominance. Most people let invisibility dominate without realizing it. They replay rejection, they predict low views, they pre-write the flop. Fear becomes the default and the brand mirrors it. The truth: their dominant visibility pattern created that outcome. Shift the dominance. Take control with deliberate clarity. Decide what must stay visible daily. Your value, what problem you solve clearly. Your video, your face, voice, energy, trust at speed. Your scale, systems that multiply the signal. If this is landing, type dominant visibility. Say it, lock it. Stay with me. Next, I'll show you how to set your daily VVS dominant signal in under 10 minutes so the algorithm, your audience, and your own mind all line up behind your brand. Bottom line, your business is always moving in the direction of your most dominant visibility, not fleeting posts, not random bursts, but the signals you let take root, repeat, and feed. Those dominant signals become the blueprint of your brand. Your brand guides decisions, and those decisions create the revenue you're living with right now. The law of dominion. There's a law as certain as gravity. Whatever you consistently make visible will eventually manifest in your business. Not every fleeting idea becomes real. The signals you allow to dominate your space become the foundation of your identity. If you constantly think I'm not enough, you'll shrink from showing up. If you constantly think I can't, you won't. But if you keep your clarity front and center, if you choose visibility over invisibility, your actions will align, your audience will respond, and your results will follow. Comment, I choose clarity daily, because once you choose the signal, the market starts choosing you. If you're ready to stop being an option and start being the only option, type it out. Visibility is my wealth, because once you declare it, you anchor it. So here's my final word to you. Stop waiting for perfection. Stop hiding behind excuses. Stop surrendering to invisibility. You have the system, you have the framework, you have the choice. From this moment forward, visibility is no longer a someday idea, it's your daily identity. Because the truth is simple, you weren't built to blend in, you were built to be seen. And when you choose visibility, you choose wealth. How to set your daily VVS dominant signal. Here's where most business owners overcomplicate everything. They think visibility means hours of content creation, editing, posting, and stressing. But the truth is, if you give me just 10 intentional minutes a day, you can set a dominant signal that programs your audience, the algorithm, and your own mind to see you as the only option. Here's how. Step 1. Clarify your value. Ask yourself one simple question each morning. What problem am I solving today, and how can I say it so clearly a 6-year-old would get it? Write one sentence. That's your value signal for the day. Step 2. Put it on video. Turn that one sentence into a quick clip. Face the camera. Speak it with clarity. No overthinking, no filters, no scripts. Just you, your voice, your conviction. Because remember, video is trust at speed, and when you repeat it daily, your audience begins to anchor your face with the solution they need. Step 3. Scale it. Take that clip and multiply it. Turn it into a short, a caption, an email subject line. The point is not to create more content, it's to echo the same clarity in multiple places. When you do this consistently, the algorithm says, this brand must be important. Your audience says, this person is everywhere. And your own mind says, this is who I am now. If this feels doable, type 10 minutes for visibility. Because declaring it makes it real, and real is what sticks. Here's the beauty. This isn't about going viral. This isn't about outshining everyone. It's about setting a dominant visibility pattern so strong that people can't forget you. Because at the end of the day, it's not the random bursts that build wealth. It's the dominant signals you repeat until the market believes you. Don't stop here, because in the next part, I'm going to show you how to lock this habit into your identity, so it's not just something you do, it's who you are. Identity lock you don't do. Visibility. You are visible. Here's the shift that separates amateurs from leaders. Amateurs do visibility when they feel like it. Leaders become visibility. It's who they are. You see, posting content isn't the goal. Becoming unforgettable is. When visibility becomes part of your identity, you don't ask, should I post today? You ask, how can I show up with clarity today? When visibility is identity, your presence doesn't depend on motivation. It runs on discipline. And discipline, repeated long enough, becomes destiny. If this shift clicks for you, type I am visible. Because once you declare it, invisibility no longer fits your identity. And here's the beauty of this. You don't need to be louder than the market. You don't need to create more than everyone else. You don't need to beg, chase, or compete. You simply need to master the rhythm of clarity, presence, and scale. That's the 1% VVS system. Do this long enough and you'll stop fighting for clients, because clients will be fighting for you. Now, if this message shifted something inside you, don't let it end here. Hit subscribe right now, because every week I drop content just like this. designed to make you seen, trusted, and chosen, not as an option, but as the only option. If you're serious about building visibility that creates wealth, then this is the place for you. You don't do visibility, you are visibility, and the moment you own that identity, the market has no choice but to remember your name.